welcome to A Tavern at Night. This is a game where you play as a traveller seeking shelter from a storm. As you settle down in the tavern for the night, you notice a strangely handsome orc sitting in the corner by himself. And because you're feeling like it, you go and approach him and say hello. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Hail, and well met, stranger. What's your name? And I put in my own name. Please choose your pronouns. Here we go. Gods, what a downpour. The rain had been going strong for over an hour, and what started as a lovely sunny day has been completely transformed into a dark storm. You shiver in your wet, uncomfortable clothes. You can barely feel your fingers, and your feet ache. You've been told there's a tavern nearby, and you're hoping to spend the night there, but you don't know this area that well. Your heart starts beating a little faster when a faint light in the distance emerges. That has to be the place, right? You pick up the pace, your muddy boots squelching along the dirt road. It doesn't take long before you finally, mercifully, arrive at what indeed appears to be a tavern. Relief floods through you when you push open the doors and the warmth of the roaring fire touches your ice-cold skin. You're surprised by how full the place is this late at night. But then again, there probably aren't many other stops by the road that offer protection from the weather. You thump the mud off your boots the best you can and walk over to the tavern keep. Also, can I just say that I really like the background here? It's very, very pretty. I also like how I can see that this one's a tiefling and like that one in the back as well. Welcome. What can I get you, lass? I'll take ale. I'm usually a stinky little water drinker, but I guess I'll take ale. I'll pretend that I'm not an absolute lightweight when we're playing in fantasy settings. Some ale, please. Finest ale you can find in 20 miles around. He guffaws to himself and you smile wryly. You don't doubt there's nothing else to be found within 20 miles of this establishment either. The barkeep scuffles off to get you a drink. As he does, you turn to face the rest of the tavern. The eyes that momentarily turn to you at the arrival of a new guest go back to their drinks, and the slight lull in conversation picks up once more. You scan the room. It's packed. Your shoulders droop a little at the thought of having to spend the evening in a cold corner far away from the fire. But when you take a closer look, the hearth is strangely empty of company, except for one man, that is. Hehe. Occupying one table by himself, a large man, wearing a big shoulder pelt, sits turned away from the rest of the tavern. You consider for a moment to follow the example of the rest of the people present. A dangerous mark? A bounty hunter? A thief? But your cloak is dripping of oil at your feet. It's not like he'll kill you, right? You make your way over to the table. Hehe. This man's hot. The man's eyes only briefly flicker over to you when you scrape back a chair, but he doesn't say anything. God, that scar on his face and the scar on his arm and the tattoo on his arm. Okay, concentrate, Yinny. Conversation halts once more as tension creeps into the tavern space. You can feel eyes boring into your back, but you ignore them in hopes of appearing casual. When the man in front of you doesn't so much as twitch as you sit down, people go back to their hushed conversations. Relieved, you unbutton your cloak and drape it over the back of the chair, then get to work on taking off those damn boots. You wiggle your toes experimentally. Good. All functional and in order. The barkeep shuffles through the crowd with your drink, and you push the sopping wet hair out of your eyes to thank him. Here you go, lass. Drink up now. You want something to eat? Anything else? Yes, please. A hot meal of whatever's on the menu would be wonderful. And if there's room for staying the night, I have coin at the ready. The tavern keep furrows his brow. A meal I can do, but a room's gonna be difficult. You see how swamped the place is? He gestures to the rest of the room. It's okay. If there's no space, I can spend the night in a chair here. You crook a smile. Anything's better than the storm out there. Nah, that's for sure. I'll get you your food. And with that, he's off. You turn your face to the hearth, relishing in its heat. You wish you could take off more of your wet clothes, but you'll have to wait until you have a little more privacy to do so. You chance a peek at the stranger. Chance a peek at the stranger right now? My god, I've been peeking at him the whole night. This man's gorgeous. He's not looking at you. You take the opportunity to take in his appearance. Rough, weathered, and well-travelled. A hard-looking man. I mean, with luck, something else is also gonna be hard, ayo. The ridges of the scar across his lip and cheek throw soft shadows over his face in the firelight. Did you need anything? Oh, drat. Caught. You quickly look away. Just appreciating. You hear a snort. Appreciating, huh? Now I'm curious. Tell me what you see. I was appreciating your tattoo. It is a very nice tattoo. Ah, it's old and faded now. Much like its wearer, I suppose. I don't mind. That's fine. Here you are, lass. Eat up and warm up. The tavern keep puts a steaming bowl of stew in front of you, along with some soft bread. Your mouth waters. Thank you. I will. You dig in. It's simple food, but you've walked all day, and it does a right good job at warming you up. Halfway through your meal, you notice a pair of eyes has settled on you. You look up in the face of the stranger, who is regarding you with something akin to mild amusement. Did you need anything? The stranger's eyebrows twitch at your repeating of his previous question. Just appreciating. Oh, this is bad. I mean, it's fair, I suppose. I shouldn't dish it out if I can't take it. He's smiling. You sure of it? Well, if you're hungry, feel free to order some for yourself. I'm not sharing. No, I mean that it's nice to see someone eating with such gusto. That's a veiled insult. To say that you've been scarfing down food in an unsightly manner, you're too tired to care. What's your name, anyway? The man looks up with lidded eyes. Am I to entertain you while you eat? Yeah. Then you better order me a drink. You guess that's fair. You wave over to the tavern keep and gesture to the man to go ahead and order what he likes. Another ale, please. Coming right along. So, who are you? And if I'm asking anyway, how come you're hogging the fireplace? Hogging the fireplace? The other gentlefolk present seemed not to care for it, so I took a seat where I pleased. Right, and you're sure that's why the other guests cast nervous glances at him every now and then? I'm casting glances at him as well, but they're anything but nervous. My name is Azram. Nice to meet you, Azram. I'm Yinny. The keep brings Azram his ale, and Azram drinks after giving you a small nod. What brings you here, Azram? Other than the pouring rain. You just gave yourself the answer. It was indeed the rain that drove me to seek shelter. You here alone? Where are you traveling to? You sure have a lot of questions in you. I bought you a drink, didn't I? I suppose you did. I travel alone, and where to is business on my own. Meal now finished and stomach satisfied, you push your bowl to the side and drag your chair closer to the fire. Your clothes are still sticking uncomfortably to your skin, but the parts of your clothes that have been turned towards the fire are decidedly less soaked through. Cold? Getting warmer by the minute. Closing your eyes, you settle in your seat and hold out your hands to the fire. I love the fire crackling sound in the background. It's really nice. You're shivering. Lovely though the fire may be, it's all you can do to keep your teeth from chattering. To distract yourself from the cold, wet dampness that clings to you like a second skin, you turn to your table companion. So, you come here often? You know, it's not... Probably shouldn't have delivered the line like that, but I can't help it because every time I see this line, I have to deliver it like some shitty pickup line. From time to time. And are there any beverages you particularly recommend? Azram wordlessly holds up his tankard of ale. Ah. Maybe you should switch tactics. Hey, so I have a pack of cards that hasn't drowned in the storm. Wanna play? I see you grow bored quickly. Oh, won't you humor me? Get to know a stranger in the tavern at night, spend some time in good company. Whoever said that the company was good? Ooh, ouchies. But his mouth is lifting into a smile, and it feels like you finally have his attention. Oh, he is so cute when he smiles. God, this man. I would buy him several more ales if he wanted to. I'd buy him a ring. Are you single? Let's put in some stakes while we're at it. Let's say winner gets to ask the loser a question. Must the loser answer? I mean, if you really don't want to, I'm not going to force you. How about you then just give up a random fact about yourself instead? I see, I should just resign myself to my fate. Great. Do you play Jack Stolen Hand? I know it, yes. Alright, I'll do it first. You deal the cards, and you play the first round next to the roaring fire. It doesn't take long before you smugly place down your last card on the pile before you. Looks like I'm the winner. I haven't played in a while. Then you better pick it up fast, else you'll be losing to me all night long. Now, let's see. Have you always looked this strong, Azram? Azram quirks an eyebrow. Yes. What? That's it? I'm not sure what you wish for me to say. If you wanted me to show off my strength, this isn't the place to do so. Oh, whereabouts? Upstairs? Do you have a room here? I bet you can do all sorts of interesting things with those arms. If you wanted to compete in a round of one-arm push-ups, I'm afraid you'll lose sorely. You should get your eyes checked. Clearly you've got nothing on me. Azram snorts, but he's smiling. My turn to deal. Azram deals the cards, and though it's unsure who will win for a while, Azram emerges victorious this time. Good to see the deck isn't rigged. Got lucky is what you did. Do you always bother folk late at night for games and conversation? That's your question. Well, geez, well, I approached you because you looked interesting. Interesting how? You're handsome. I bet you charm your way in everywhere. Oh, I made him blush. Oh god, he's adorable. Azram chokes on his ale. Handsome. I mean, have you seen yourself? My turn to deal now. Azram looks a little flustered. I'll give you something else to be flustered about. Alright, let's play another round. You shuffle the deck. Azram was right, he's played before, and he's picking it up again quickly. You emerge as the winner by a hair. Ha! Got you there, didn't I? You did indeed, you little pest. If you hadn't drawn... He shuts up abruptly, looking a little embarrassed. Looks like you're enjoying the game. If that's what you'd like to believe. So, how do you use those ridiculous muscles? Do you fight with your fists? Magic? A weapon? Azram leans back a little and touches a massive, gruesome-looking greatsword that was hidden behind his hulking form. If given the choice, I'll use my Zweihander. Dear gods, so that's why everyone within a 5-foot radius steers well clear of Azram. You'll have to show me what you can do sometime. You want to spar with me? Oh yeah, absolutely. Maybe just watch instead of a spar. I don't feel like losing a limb yet. Ah, so you want a performance? My services don't come cheap. You eager to spend your coin? On second thought... Another round of Jack's Stolen Hand begins. You're unlucky, and draw bad card after bad card until the game ends with Azram as a clear winner. Nicely played. What's your question? Now I almost wish I hadn't won. I'm not sure what to ask you. I suppose an easy one is where you're travelling to. There's nothing out here for many miles. True, but it's also one of the few roads between Yamsmore and Riverkeep. I am heading east after this, though. You're welcome to join me if you want. Aren't you forward? We'll see. Look at him blush. God, I can't get over this man. Ooh, sounds promising. You gonna be my bodyguard? Oh my god, that smile is so cute. Hells no. At the first sign you're slowing me down, I'd leave your sorry ass behind. You deal the cards once more. Azram has gotten progressively more into the game and is bent on winning again. It feels all the sweeter to take the victory from him with a carefully selected array of cards. They aren't really rigged, are they? Nah, you just make for a terrible gambler. Azram gives you a flat look. Okay, so, as for my question, what's something you enjoy doing? I enjoy my work. Which is? I believe that's two questions. The point of the game is to... I'm a mercenary. Ah, you must be good at fighting. I should like to think so. Why fighting? It suited me. Past tense? You're a perceptive little thing, aren't you? Azram doesn't elaborate any further than that. You know, if you wanted to quit mercenary life, you could travel the world with me instead of be my bodyguard. Another round? Alright, let's make it the last of the night. He picks up the cards, shuffles them with dexterous fingers, and once again, you play. You have excellent cards, and feel sure you're gonna win until Azram swoops in and figuratively knocks you flat on your ass. Looks like we're at a stalemate. 3 wins to 3 wins, huh? Well, last question of the night is up for you to think of, stranger. Am I still a stranger? This night, I've talked more than I would in several weeks. Well, I guess you're more like an acquaintance now. Like if I ran into you, I'd stop and say hi, you know? Gods have mercy on me. Wow, you'd just walk straight by me if you met me again somewhere? That's cold. I don't think I'd be so fortunate for you to spot me easily in a crowd. True, you're hard to miss. Who could resist a second glance at those muscles? So, what do you want to know? I'm not sure yet. Let me think on it a little longer while we talk. You nod, and for a moment you share a companionable silence while nursing your drinks. Want another? I'll pay. Thanks, but I'm good. Gotta stay sharp. Uh-huh. Could it be you're getting a little tipsy, sir? I'm sure you'd be amused if I was, wouldn't you? Well, I'm not as young as I used to be. Can't drink as much as I used to if I want to keep my head clear. Come on, you don't look that old. It'd surprise you. If I had to guess, you can't be much older than 50. Close enough, I'll take it. Ooh, really? I got that close? Nice. Age doesn't matter though, does it? Not when you could snap my neck with 2 fingers. Don't tell me you're scared now. Should I be? This sounds like a challenge. Alright, let me ahem. Should I be? Azram pauses at the tone of your voice, which, though still playful, has shifted to something a little more intimate. Oh yeah, let's go. You'd be wise to put your cheek back where it came from. Oh yeah? Or else? Or what? What are you gonna do? The hour has grown late, and there's not many guests left sitting around in the tavern space. Most that do look sleepy, drunk, or both. Well, I suppose I should find the comfiest chair I can and huddle in front of the fire. Ah, are you heading to bed? Bed, chair, floor, whatever's available. I see. So, see you in the morning? I may well be long gone when you wake. Oh, that's too bad. I enjoyed talking to you. I suppose I should thank you for a job well done in entertaining me. It was not a job as unpleasant as I thought it might be. So, have you thought of that question yet? As a parting goodbye? Oh, the blush is so cute. I have one, though it's more of an offer, and one not quite appropriate to our game. Oh? Now I really want to know. Well, since you don't have a bed for the night, let's go! Yeah. Uh-huh. And I happen to have one all to myself. I suppose I could share. Yeah! I'll happily accept such generosity. But just to make it clear, I'm in... I'm interested in doing more than just sleep up there. Oh my god, that face. God, you're so gorgeous. I was hoping that might be the case. Yes. 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 You did, huh? I wonder when you started entertaining that thought. Though, I know I must look ravishing right now. Grinning, you flip your damp strands of hair for extra effect. So cocky. Does that confidence carry over to other things too? Because you do indeed look pretty ravishing. This man. My god. And I thought I was flirting and making him flustered. Ooh, so we get to either top or bottom or switch. Do, 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 do. It's yours for the taking. Azrim's eyes trace the lines of your figure appreciatively. Now that's what I like to hear. Don't worry, I'll take good care of you. Oh god, oh my god. Azrim. I'm counting on it. Let me see if my things are any drier. And I'm good to go. After collecting your things, you give Azrim a nod. You follow him up the creaking staircase, and your night at the tavern is spent in his company. Tomorrow? Who knows? For now, you get to drift off to sleep on a comfortable mattress next to a warm, strong man, among other things. God, I love that. Thank you so much for playing A Tavern at Night. I hope you found warmth in both the fireplace and the company. God, that was so well made. I adore this so much. See, taverns are some of my favorite settings because I'm a really big fantasy person. And fireplaces are something that, just gives comfort. So when you pair that with like the most gorgeous man I've ever seen, oh my god. Oh wow. Rest well, dear traveler. May your journey never be lonesome. Yeah, also, if you manage to bonk him, you get this picture as well. And my god, God, I love this man. That was such a good game. I genuinely really like that. I'm a really big fantasy person, so like taverns and fireplaces, just general coziness in a fantasy setting appeals to me a lot. I also think this is a really good use of space and like sprite as well, because the story was effectively set in one room. I really enjoy dialogue based visual novels, especially when they're set in one room, because they're such a treat to play, particularly as well if a character is as well written like Azram is. It's very interesting to get to know them. I really like the card mechanic for getting to know him as well. And also, like, you know me, I really like spiciness in stories and everything. So when there was a chance for, a little bit of flirting, a tiny bit of spiciness, it made me very, very happy. I think I would love to have more adventures with Azram as well. I adored this so much. It's amazing what visual novel devs give us as well, because this is free to download off itch.io. I put the link down below. So if you want to explore some of the other choices, you can. But thank you so much for playing A Tavern at Night with me. I hope you enjoyed listening along. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up and a comment if you have any suggestions as to what I should play next. And also don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video. I also stream 4 times a week on Twitch as well if you wanted to come hang out with me and my absolutely kind-hearted and wonderful community. But until next time, I will see you again. Take care.